In a world already on edge, the unthinkable has happened. North Korea has sent troops to Ukraine, an alliance that no one saw coming, a clash of ideologies that defies explanation, and a global balance teetering on a razor's edge. What does this alliance mean for Ukraine, for NATO, and for the future of global power dynamics? Today, we're diving into the shocking details of this unprecedented move by North Korea, a decision that could redefine the very structure of international alliances and power as we know it. North Korea, a nation notorious for its tight control, closed borders, and self-proclaimed isolationist stance, has now deployed troops to Ukraine. Intelligence reports estimate the presence of several thousand North Korean soldiers on the ground, ready for active combat. Why would North Korea make such a dramatic move? And what does it reveal about the evolving global alliances in this era of geopolitical turbulence? Since the onset of the Russia-Ukraine war in 2022, North Korea has been one of the few nations publicly sympathetic to Russia's cause. Official statements from Pyongyang have shown unwavering support for Moscow, often denouncing Western influence and expressing disdain for NATO's involvement in Eastern Europe. For North Korea, Russia represents more than just a strategic ally. It's a partner in a shared battle against what they see as Western imperialism. But sending troops to Ukraine has taken their commitment to a new and disturbing level. Experts speculate that North Korea may see this as an opportunity to make a statement on the global stage, displaying its military capabilities and demonstrating loyalty to its few remaining allies. In return, Russia is rumored to be offering military equipment, financial aid, or potentially even nuclear technology in exchange for this show of force from North Korea. Russia, already engaged in a full-scale conflict against Ukraine, has faced numerous setbacks on the battlefield, not to mention mounting economic and diplomatic pressure. Adding North Korean soldiers to its ranks provides not only additional manpower, but also the opportunity to recalibrate its strategies on the ground. North Korean forces are well known for their discipline, endurance, and fanatical loyalty. These soldiers have been trained under one of the world's most rigorous military regimens, prepared to operate in extreme conditions, and accustomed to a chain of command that demands complete obedience. Sending North Korean troops into the heart of a highly volatile conflict zone places Pyongyang at risk of severe international retaliation. The United Nations and NATO have already condemned North Korea's involvement, citing it as a violation of international norms and sovereignty. There's already talk of imposing further sanctions, potentially even an international blockade against North Korea in response to this provocative move. But will that be enough to deter Kim Jong-un's ambitions? It's also important to consider the danger this brings to the stability of the Asia-Pacific region. South Korea, Japan, and other regional allies of the West are now on high alert, fearing that this display of North Korean aggression could inspire similar actions closer to home. With North Korean troops now active in a foreign war, the question remains: could Pyongyang decide to extend its military influence beyond the Korean peninsula? Ukrainian forces, known for their fierce resilience, now face a new type of soldier, one that operates under a very different set of principles and expectations. North Korean soldiers are reputed for their psychological and physical endurance. Their ability to withstand harsh conditions, remain loyal even in the most adverse scenarios, and maintain discipline has been a hallmark of the North Korean People's Army. This unique combat style may force Ukrainian troops to adopt new tactics to counter this unfamiliar threat, making an already brutal conflict even more complex. But Ukraine is not alone. NATO has ramped up its support in response to North Korea's involvement, sending more equipment, intelligence, and logistical support than ever before. In a show of solidarity, NATO members have strengthened their commitments, with leaders across Europe and North America pledging to counter any foreign interference in Ukraine. The international response, though swift, only underscores the high-stakes nature of North Korea's decision. For decades, the world operated under a relatively stable balance of power, with clear alliances in place. But with North Korea's troops on Ukrainian soil, we see an emerging axis that could destabilize that balance, an alliance of nations united by anti-Western sentiment and willing to collaborate across vast distances and ideological differences. South Korea and Japan, both key U.S. allies, have voiced concerns over this new alliance between Russia and North Korea, fearing that it might embolden Pyongyang to adopt a more aggressive stance closer to home. Could North Korea's newfound support translate to military posturing in the Asia-Pacific, leading to an arms race or even a direct confrontation with U.S. forces in the region? As the world watches North Korea's unexpected entrance into the Russia-Ukraine war, the question remains: what will be the lasting consequences of this bold decision? Will this move cement a new era of military alliances, with nations like North Korea stepping onto the global stage as active participants in international conflicts? Or will the global community unite to push back against this aggression, preventing the formation of a new axis of power? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: North Korea's decision to send troops to Ukraine has changed the game forever. The world holds its breath, waiting to see how this unprecedented alliance will shape the future of international relations. In the face of such bold moves, history will remember this as the moment that redefined global alliances and pushed the world into a new, uncharted era. Like, comment, and subscribe for more world financial breaking news and analysis.